Salam, dost azizam. Welcome everyone. My name is Max. Welcome to my room. And this year I'm learning Persian still, as every year. And the idea is to get fluent and keep track of everything I do here on YouTube so you can learn from it. So I'm going to give you regular updates in 2024, as I promised you. And this is the first one. So the first 2 weeks I studied in total for 6 hours and what's that, like 10 minutes or something, which is not a lot because I'm still working on a Dutch novel. So I'm writing a novel that starts simple, gets more complicated, and people, for example, my students, because I'm a Dutch teacher, they can read it and their Dutch gets better. So that's why Persian is not my focus. But that doesn't matter because it's probably also not your focus to learn a language because you're busy, you have other things to do, you have a family, maybe you have children. So if I can do it while writing a book, then you can do it with your life on the side, right? So 6 hours and 10 minutes or something. And let me tell you what I did, and I'll give you at the end of the video two realizations that I have that I think that are going to be very, very useful for you. Okay, first, let's go down to this year. You can see I keep track of everything. I write down what I do, how many hours I do it, just to tell you about it. So here you can see the first days of this year. And let me tell you what happened. So I started by just reading on Link, right? That's my favorite application. And you see, after that, here, I read through some stories quite quickly on Link, and it is about Iran. I read through it quite quickly, and I really enjoyed it. Like this, I won't be so hard. It won't be so hard to keep going and to get to a B1 level this year. So I realized that I was actually getting some momentum because I'm learning faster and faster, and I'm really getting into the zone now. So I really noticed that I'm moving towards B1. I'm now at 444 hours, and B1 should happen around 550 hours because that's exactly half of 1,100 hours, which is supposed to be B2. Okay, for English speakers like us. Here, you can stop the video if you want and read what I did here. But I'm going to tell you about this last day today, last 3 days, sorry. So 2 days ago, I watched the first episode of Shahrazad. The link is in the description. Amazing Persian series with English subtitles. And after that, the day after, so yesterday, I swam, and then I did 40 minutes again of enjoyable reading. And today, I just finished another session. Finished reading session of 28 minutes, and it was great. And I write down here how many minutes. You see, it calculates automatically how many hours that is, and then it calculates that on the top. And I've had two great realizations that I would like to tell you about. So the first one is the following. That is, you can see here that I'm reading faster and faster, and I'm reading more, or actually, I read the same text, but quicker, right? So I read this text now. Let me show you. Ta-ta-ta. This text, okay, not just this one page, but actually many pages, okay? So why is it not working?
خطری
You
هم
see,
نداره.
there it works. Sorry about that. Yeah, but many pages, okay? And I read this in 30 minutes. So that's a lot faster than what happened before. And this is the first realization that I had, is that it makes sense sometimes to track your progress in different ways. So you cannot always track your speaking progress, right? Because sometimes speaking is easy, sometimes speaking is difficult. But what you can do is you can track how fast you read a certain text of a certain level, and then you'll see that that time is actually decreasing, right? And that's real progress too. So that's what I'm noticing right now, that I'm actually not getting tired so quickly. So before I got tired after 25 or 20 minutes of Persian, but now I'm getting tired after 40, 45 minutes of Persian. And after this session of today, of only about yeah, you see here only 28 minutes. I'm still not tired, so I can keep going and I can make a video like this, for example. So I start the stopwatch, right? I read and listen. I stop the stopwatch. I put it in my schedule. I recommend you do the same. So first realization is progress can be tracked in many ways. So please don't get demotivated from only your speaking skills decreasing because there will be other things that are going better. Okay. Then second thing I realized is that I should take it easy. And you too, when I'm reading. Let me give you an example. So if I have this text, for example, and I read here salam, right? Well, that word I know. I continue. میخواهم از عادات فرنگی ایرانی ها که باهاست تباب تب تعجب blah blah blah. So I can read it out loud, and now I know more or less what it means, right? So I know hello, I want habits of the Iranian culture, na na na, to explain later is going to come. But then I'll just have a general sense of the text, right? If I read it quickly. So my realization has been that if you go slower, take your time, really look at the words individually, you will notice more. You will learn and recognize more patterns. And that's what it's all about, right? So I should check here, salam. And then I see, for example, that this L and this A are kind of in each other, right? That's important to notice because that's always the case. When the elif comes after the lem, they are kind of in each other. And then here, micham. So now I say it out loud, and I notice that I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, right? Micham. Do they say micham? Micham? I don't know. So I can click on it
میخوام
and listen,
میخوام میخوام
right? So if I do that, then I know, okay, uh, I should work on my pronunciation a little bit more, right? So the whole idea is that you slow it down, carefully listen.
میخوام
Micham. Okay? So those are my two realizations. And I will keep making these updates. I'll try to make it not too long. And I hope that you enjoy my progress and that you will be motivated to keep progressing as well. So I see you in the next video. Khodafis.